Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today we're taking a look at the ANYKIT Articulating Borescope from Teslong. So let's get right into it. As a disclaimer, I did not pay for this unit and I do not have to send it back after the review. But as usual, this is going to be a fair review. So let's get started. So here is the box. Let's see what's inside. ANYKIT Articulating Borescope. Model number is AD430. Alright, so it comes with a carrying case with a handle. Alright, so here is our unit. Let's check the paperwork first. Alright, so we have a USB cable for charging, USB-A to USB-C. We have what seems to be alcohol pads for cleaning. We have our safety warnings. And then we have our user manual. In the 57-page booklet. And we have two adapters for the camera tip. Two hooks, one with a magnet. This is going to be handy when it comes to picking up metal objects deep into crevices. And then here is our unit itself. This cable is about 7 feet long. It comes with a 7-button control, a power, settings, up, OK, down, light, and a mode button. The build looks decent, as you can see. We have our USB connection right here, and we have a micro SD card slot, and this one shipped with an 8 gigs micro SD card. And then we have a lever used to control the camera articulation, as you can see. Alright, so we basically started with the power button right here, long press, and we are started. Remove the cover. The second button is the settings. We can go to the resolution. Alright, so it's two resolutions. You have a 1080p and 720. So let's set it to the highest resolution. We have the date stamp. We can go ahead and disable or enable the date stamp. Automatic shutdown. You can set it to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Your language settings. Your temperature units, Fahrenheit or Celsius. The date and time. You have format if you want to delete everything from the SD card. You have your default settings if you want to reset the unit to the default settings. You have the version, and that's about it. Let's go back, and now you can have a sharper image. As you can see, you have a shutter button right here to take a picture just like this. You also have a light button right here, so you can use to dim or turn off the light on the camera. As you can see, you have bright, medium, low, or off. And the M button is a mode button, allows you to switch between camera, video, and playback. And you can view the images with the directional buttons, and you can also play back the videos that you recorded right on the unit. You don't need to transfer it onto a computer. I like that the articulation allows the camera to look all the way back. As you can see, it bends down completely and allows you to look back. The included USB cable can be used to transfer the files directly to a computer, so no need to remove the micro SD card. You also have a reset button on the back, as you can see, just in case. Some specs on the back of the unit: the battery capacity, which is 3000 milliamp hour. I'm 1 hour and a half in of usage, and as you can see, I only have 1 bar missing from the battery, so pretty positive that this has a decent battery life. The camera probe has a water resistance rating of IP67, so it's safe to submerge it 1 meter deep for up to 30 minutes. You also have 3 built-in zoom levels, and you can toggle between the 3 using the up button right here. And as you can see, you can zoom in and out. You can also use the down button right here to flip the camera 180 degrees, as you can see. And also, while using the device, you can press the OK button for freeze frame. As you can see, it freezes. Note that it doesn't take a picture, it just freezes the screen. Press OK again to resume. The temperature of the camera lens is also on the screen, and it also has a safety feature built in so you don't overheat the camera lens. Alright, so let's take this outside and see what it can do. So this is going to be a real world test. I will be using it to test the cylinder walls on this car. Why don't we peel off the screen? Forgot to do it. As you can see, this is the spark plug. Alright. Now we're gonna inspect the cylinder walls. I will start the recording on the unit. Alright, here we go. We'll push that inside. As you can see, this is the inside. You can turn the wire to see around. You can use the lever to turn the articulating camera so you can see the walls. Or you can straighten it back up. All the way around. And you can check the walls. This gives you the amount of carbon deposit. Alright. It's also in focus all throughout, so that's a good thing. I can see a lot of carbon here. So this gives you an idea of what's going on in your cylinders. You can read all the text also, as you can see, always in focus. So why don't we check the second cylinder? Alright, cylinder number 2. Alright, cylinder number 2. And about the same. We can see around. We can check the walls. This one looks cleaner, I think. Let's check. Okay, with the same amount of carbon on top. Okay. Alright, that was cylinder number 2. Next, cylinder number 3. Cylinder number 3. About the same. The wall is about the same, decent. With the same amount of carbon towards the top. Without this tool, there is no way to see this unless you like disassemble the whole engine. So this comes in handy. This one looks like a little bit more carbon towards the bottom. What is this? Alright, cylinder number 4. Alright. Right about the same. Check out towards the top. We have the same amount of carbon. So that is neat. I can also see one using this like in many other applications other than car repair. You can also use this in a plumbing situation to check the pipes, but it's definitely a handy tool. And also there are situations where you can drop one of your sockets deep into the car's crevices. So I put mine down here just to see if I can retrieve it. So there is a protective ring on the tip. As you can see, you basically remove it, as you can see. And then we're gonna use the magnetic tip. We're gonna put this through here. It's a little dark. That's because the light is reflecting on the metal tip. But here is the socket. Let's go ahead and stock it on. Okay, so it's grabbing on it. I still got it. And here it is. So it's capable of picking up these sockets. It's a small but strong magnet. As you can see, it can hold a few keys. You can get some keys out, some deep places. This is quite a handy tool if you work on cars, if you work in construction or plumbing, or just for DIYers like myself. It does do everything expected of a borescope of this price point. This is a pretty handy tool to have in your arsenal, but if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. Subscribe and stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one.